What's up, everybody, and welcome to another reaction on Cigarette. Hello, Sudika.
Hello.
We are back again with another warning video, and yeah, we actually just decided. I know I said we want a break, but yeah, we also want. But we want a break from the newer stuff, and we was talking about what about the old stuff. We know some of you guys think it's really strange to watch when they couldn't play like they're really good. They're better than many adults are today, but yeah. Compared to the newer one, when now they are professional, this is in the basement studio. But for me, it's very important to watch where it starts and see that you already can spot it. And also because I did watch them back in the days when they were not, when they wasn't famous. They wasn't famous at that time. Only a little on YouTube, but not like today. And I haven't seen "Sweet Child of Mine." It was not a song I think I did say, but I could say it have a lot of views, and yeah, it's just a great song, and there's a great solo, and there's great bass line and singing, so yeah, and we just love the song.
Yeah.
Have been seeing a lot of Gun N' Roses on the channel, guys, if you're also live, so let's see the warning, how they're doing it. Sweet Child of Mine. Okay, it's live. Okay. It's not in the basement.
Did you see that?
No. Sorry, guys. Just make it better, man. Great. Very powerful voice. great. Okay, there's so much to say here, man. And I really don't want to sit here and say, oh, that was a mistake, because that just sounds so wrong. But there is something I really want to clarify here. The first and most common thing for me that's jumping into to me was today Ellie is more singing the lower parts. And here she's singing over the main part. Because she's young, she have this bright voice. You hear?
Yeah.
She's singing very loud, and that's not what's going on today. The thing I most understand here is, of course, the bass, because I'm a bass player, and I've been playing this song a lot of bass. And it's funny to hear she's actually named many of the riffs. So that's really, really good. There's a lot of riffs. But you can also... One thing you really can hear where she's not... again, I'm not saying struggle because it sounds so wrong. But again, compared to her age and she's nervous, she's playing live, you can hear it. You can hear it. She's not as comfortable as she is today. And maybe some... when we see Hysteria, I think it's just some years later. You could see, and she was doing this swag instead of here. Here, she's not there yet. She's really not there yet. I think the most relaxed one here is actually the drummer. Danny, I think you can see she's doing this and enjoying it. She's really comfortable.
Paul. You call her Danny.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Again, see, I'm bad with names. Yeah, Danny.
No, Paul.
Yeah, Paul. Danny, but listen, this is very important. She is also singing and playing guitar at the same time, and you're not supposed to do this in this song. This is a song that has two guitar and a vocal, like Axl Rose / and then they have rhythm guitar. So, just to clarify it, she's an overwork here. She's so playing that riff and singing "Whoa, she's Dynamite," like that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
So, and she also have this long solo section. So I was very, very impressed by the one thing maybe you can hear it that instead of da da, it's a did that. It sounds and that's a classic one. Sounds really good. Coming now. Coming down. Did instead of do like it's being more like did more like one touch instead of
One touch.
Yeah, because and you can also see she's looking a lot down. She's and she was also standing with her instrument. That's also a classic one. It just I'm not hating, guys. I'm just saying what I see at the experience. I have been there too. I remember first time I did play drum live, I did lose my drumstick, and I did this in front of it. Yeah, I didn't even continue for a minute. So come on, this is not something I'm not trying to hate, or I'm just trying to share my experience because I have also been there. I was just older than she is, so big respect. She's a child there. Like I was almost a teen when I really started to play live. But that's a classic one.
Yeah.
And you can see that they're looking a lot of down in the instrument because actually we are having a concert soon ourselves, and I also practice a lot to not stand like this and to do this and to show that you enjoy it, because that's a big part of it. And like they're doing today, like when you see them play, they're running around stage, they have fun and they have all the fades and everything. They're completely professional. But it's funny to see where it starts, and that's one thing that jumped into to me. That was also a mistake in the guitar solo, and she saw it. You could also see she's doing something like this.
Like oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she also did.
But she saved it pretty good.
She did. That's the first time I see that. She was going from a C to a G. I think it's D D D D D C D C D. It just half step down, I know, but she was going too fast to the G, and then she turned back to the C and then to the G. Let me see if I can find that. That was really interesting. I'm surprised that you didn't see it, but I Yeah, see there.
Yeah.
She's going to a G, but she's supposed to stay in the C. And what happening here is she singing, and what I've been saying to so many, also to myself, to learn and sing and play an instrument is not really easy. You see, it looks easy, but it requires a lot of practice. Even though it's just a guitar, she's just playing 3 simple chords here, but your timing needs to be perfect. So that's why when she sings, she loses her control of the guitar somehow. So that's requires practice, and then that's why she rushed to the G, back to the C. So she completely saved it. And I don't think you guys you maybe saw it and heard.
I didn't notice it, but she saved it pretty good, so it's not that noticeable.
No, and also a G and a C is very good in hand. So if it was a worse jump, but then it could sound really weird. But G and C is almost
C
the same.
C to D, that's not that good.
No, that will be harder. But she saved it really good, and yeah, overall it was a really, really good performance.
But it's really funny. I don't know if it's funny, but it's really interesting to see how how they act on the stage back then to now. You can really see how they
exactly
evolved, grow up, got more used to it.
Exactly.
This looked like it's the very first time or second time they are playing live.
Yeah, you can clearly see guitar and bass very nervous. They're also in front and they're singing. You can see they're really, really nervous.
Yeah, they don't look up.
No, they.
Pau doesn't look that much either, but she's
doing this with her head, so you can see she's doing. When you see drummer struggle, they almost hold tight to the body and or to the stick, and it's like this, and then they don't play really, really good because you need to be relaxed when you play drums.
Yeah, okay.
And she's more used to it. I think it's just my experience here. But yeah, she's not like today. But you can see it.
Yeah,
you can see she sit here and have the groove. She's in, but she's also a little older than Ellie is. So
but maybe she's also just a little bit. She have it easier to hide it.
I also
on
think
the inside she can be screaming and panicking, but on the outside she's just like there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, but she's hiding it well then because but she's also older, and I think she is also personality because Ellie today is also the more close one in her face. Yes, she can do all this, but there isn't much like I'm so bad with names. Danny?
Pau.
No, Pau, yeah. I don't... Yeah,
I almost got the name now.
Yeah. Pau, she's just... what can you say?
Extrovert.
Yeah. Yep, she's really extreme as a drummer, being, to be fair, because they're mainly behind big drum kits and love to play fills, but not really talkative to the audience and... Yeah, you know what I mean. Not singing so much as he do. And again, so it makes sense. And Danny is also really getting there today. Is because he also still have a lot of solos and singing and guitar. But it was a lot of like pressure to put on her to have guitar solo and singing at the same lead singing. So and then,
but she nailed it pretty good.
She nailed it pretty good. Overall, it was a really, really solid performance. I've seen so many covers of this song, and this is not the worst I have seen. But I'm 100% sure if they was doing this today, or just 5 years ago, it would be a million times better. If they was reacting to this, they will also say, "Oh my God, what I'm doing," and like they will not really enjoy it. Trust me.
They will think it was embarrassing.
Yeah, embarrassing, exactly. And that's also, when I say, I also have all videotape of myself just to compare. I hate watching them because, oh my God, dude. Especially because at that time as a drummer, I was always overplaying in all songs. And it was so annoying to hear. Like, every time I could, I should do a fill. And that's a classic beginner mistake on drums too. You think the more fills you play, the harder the grooves you play, the better you are. And that's so wrong. And she's got that, by the way. She's not overplaying. So again, she was ahead of me and I was older. so that's why I think And I do remember sit like this and look and like being so nervous, shaking like before I start to play. I also remember I say, I'm not counting in, like it's 1, 2, 3. I didn't want to do that. So our music teacher, I was in music school, and he did count in, because I said, I'm not going to do that. What the hell, man?
What's going on?
Okay.
What?
Crazy. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I think that's it for today.
I have a question.
Okay, so I have a question.
It seems like they have the band name have been the Warning since the very beginning. I can see up in the corner. But who come up with the name, with the band name?
Oh, that's a good question, guys. Who came up with the warning? Like a warning is, we already know. All of us know what a warning is. I give you a warning, and the warning is, the warning.
Yeah.
I know what it means, but it could just mean so much. Warning of what? The warning in football, the warning of your life, the warning in general. It could be so many things.
Yeah, but who come up with it? Was it one of the girls, or was it the
Dad,
father?
Louis. Yeah.
Who was it?
Great name, by the way.
And why?
Yeah, and why? Maybe they have been public been said why. I don't know. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It was a pleasure as always to watch the warning. We're not done with the warning. We just need a break, especially from the newer stuff, because we did one complete concert and I just burned a little bit out. So it was nice to see something completely different. That's what I need. That's also what we do with other bands, especially I think Queen is one of them we have reacted to most. We have been seeing them from the very beginning to the very end, and it's very nice to have this time difference instead of just have one concert to work with, because people change.
Yeah.
Professional also, they're just humans. They change
and grow up.
Yeah, and the warning will also now in the 20s, in the 30s, they will also change. That's how it is. So, but yeah, enough of talking. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye-bye.